All right, Mikey, no delay. Let's do it. NFL Blitz, please. So let's get this Blitz in the mix.
Let's go!
We have time for one more.
All right.
We might as well. Why does it always seem like wide receivers are the biggest divas?
Pants, the silks.
Nice job on the Blitz, Mike. Issues abound. Unbelievable weekend in the NFL. Go ahead.
Yep, that being said, though, I want to start with the issue of the day, essentially big news. Probably not going to talk about it much in the show, but I want you to address it right now first
What?
to lead off. Joey Bosa leaving Ohio State, entering the draft. He's preparing for the NFL draft right now. You talked about the other day. Is it impossible to criticize him for this decision?
Well, it's Nick.
Nick Bosa, excuse me.
Joey's a millionaire.
I always get the two mixed up.
You know what? They're both good. No, it's the right move. It's ironic. We talked about it yesterday, and I said I'd be shocked if I saw him back in a uniform. If I was his agent, I'd already have him out of school. 24 hours later, he's out of school. No, there's no reason to come back. Rehab, get yourself right. You're going to be potentially the number one pick in the draft. See you later. And if fans don't like it, too bad. These players don't owe you anything. You don't pay them. I'm fine with it.
How about the vaunted Jacksonville Jaguars defense allowing 40 points, count them, 40 points to the Cowboys over the weekend? For lack of a better term, Jaguars window, is it closed? Are they done?
Well, first of all, okay, the Super Bowl window looks closed. Before the year, I told you, I thought they were a 9-7 team. Blake Bortles is Blake Bortles. You can't win with this guy. But you know who I got a real problem with? Jalen Ramsey. Now, listen. Everyone fawns over this guy when he talks, right? This guy stinks. That guy stinks. Look at me. I'm in a magazine. All right, cool. Then your team gets blown out, and you're standing there in a derby hat going, I don't know. You know what? That's not good enough, and don't do that. If you're going to be so verbose when you're winning, then why can't you talk and face the music when you're losing? I don't know. That was garbage. Garbage. Don't talk at all then if that's how it's going to be. Ridiculous. They made Scott Linehan look like Lincoln Riley. Next.
Fury touchdown.
Baltimore Ravens, 4-2. But their next 4 games, all against teams above 500. The Saints, Panthers, Steelers, Bengals. I saw the Ravens like a 5th in power ranking today.
Yep.
Are the Ravens a legit threat to win the AFC this season?
No. I just think they're a cut below.
What are they?
I think they're really good. I think they're a team that can win a playoff game. I think it's a team that could find themselves on Championship Sunday. But when push comes to shove, they're not going into Arrowhead and beating the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl or going into New England and beating the Patriots. I just don't see that. But Flacco clearly motivated with the contract and with Lamar Jackson's presence. It's a defense that is certainly retooled and aggressive and quality. No, they're not as good as what they did to the Titans Sunday. But no, Mike, they're a good football team. But I just don't think they have the firepower to face a Chargers, Chiefs, Patriots for the right to go to the Super Bowl.
I want to read you this sentence headline on ESPN.com today. Tell me if you agree with this statement or not.
No.
Sam Darnold has made the Jets kings of New York over Eli Manning and the Giants. He has given the Jets a stronger foundation and prospect for success than the Giants have right now.
Agree totally. It's why I loathe John Mara, our owner. It's why I hate Dave Gettleman. It's why I hate my team. This is what happens when you hire a bunch of yes men who empower an Eli, I almost said an Eli maniac, an ego maniac who breathes through his mouth. Yes, the Jets took Sam Darnold. The Jets have hope. The Jets have a foundation. They got a future. They have something to believe in. I've got a dining room chair at quarterback. Yippee, I got Saquon Barkley. It's like having a Ferrari engine with no tires. It's completely absurd. The Giants are going to rue the day that they did this because, yeah, the Jets own the back page. That's what it's about in New York.
Finito.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
Finito.
Your career's finito.
Usually don't put a Lions question here, but I want to mix this in because...
No, but you put a Giants one to make me feel bad.
No, that was a Jets one, if anything. But I want to ask you this. We didn't really get to this last week. ESPN's Bill Barnwell proposed that the Lions trade Golden Tate to the Titans in exchange for wide receiver Tajay Sharp.
Not happening.
And a 4th-round pick. Would that be something you'd be in favor of?
Next, I don't believe this is a playoff team. Of course, I have a different viewpoint. This team is not doing that. No way. I'd be stunned. So I don't even want to talk about it. Sorry.
Double box.
trading Golden Tate.
Bold statement here. Tell me if you agree with it.
Sure.
Phillip Rivers is a viable MVP candidate this season.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you could talk about a dozen guys right now. But even if I made the list 7 or 8, Rivers and Melvin Gordon would both be on it. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. Like last week, he only had to throw the ball 20 times, but he still was able to throw 2, 40-yard TDs, play efficient football. I love Phil Rivers, and I love this Charger offense. Bosa's got to come back for him. They got to get a pass rush. I still think they're a sleeper in the AFC to get to the Super Bowl. Like we said it preseason, I gave you the 4 teams that were sleeper double-digit odds, and it was Saints and Panthers, Chargers and Titans. Now the Titans, out. See ya. Garbage. But the other 3 are all live here.
You mentioned this earlier. We always have a new audience. Want to get your reaction to this. Aaron Rodgers last night. Did he leave you in awe with that game-winning drive?
Totally. Because that team's trash. They had no Allison, no Cobb. They got no clue. They got no O-line. Defense is just very average.
It was so crazy. Just methodically right down the field. Perfect throws to the boundaries.
Rodgers out there by himself. No timeouts, and he's able to, a back shoulder fade with no timeouts is so risky.
The St. Brown throw.
Perfect ball, perfect placement. The touchdown to Adams, same thing. Adams on the sideline, same thing. He's the best quarterback I've ever seen. And if you put Rodgers in New England, he'd probably have 10 Super Bowls. I'm sorry, I love Tom Brady, but Rodgers is just an alien.
Another bold statement here. Tell me if you agree with it. Adam Thielen looks like the best wideout in the NFL right now. If not best, top what? Throw a number on it.
Top 10. Let's not get carried away.
He's been really good.
I mean, he's been very good, highly productive. Cousins has a real... Oh, the dead arm dance. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. But no.
David's dancing. It's not a Friday, and he's dancing. Wow.
Listen to me. He's not better than Antonio Brown. He's not better than Mike Thomas. Not better than Julio. Not better than OBJ. There's still several guys I take above him. But his situation is far better than others. And he's incredibly productive. And you know what? Easy guy to root for. Undrafted. Nobody wanted him in college. Nobody wanted him after college. The Vikes give him an invite out of Minnesota State. It's a great story. And in that sense, I love the guy. But no, he's not a top 5 receiver. That's kooky.
Wow, that's a great story.
Oh, come on. Will you?
All right, last question. Rams, Pats, Chiefs. Basically all in any order, the top 3 in almost every power ranking that I read so far this week. In your opinion, though, put those 3 teams in order on how good they are right now. Rams, Pats, Chiefs.
I'm going to assume the Rams get healthy on defense, and they get Talib back, and they get Marcus Peters, okay? Assuming health, they're still the number 1 team in football for me. I think the Chiefs would be 2, because I really think they should have won that game. And second go-around, I think they would. I thought Mahomes was a little jazzed up as a young QB. I don't think he'll be in awe the second time around. I wouldn't even put the Patriots number 3.
Would you put the Saints there?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. But I will put the Pats 3 if that's what you want. I'm still not sold on the Patriots.
Out of those 3 teams, yes.
Yeah. Still not sold on them. They've gotten healthy against some bad defenses. I need to see what they look like against a good one. And we'll go that route. But to me, it's still the Rams to lose. They got to get healthy at corner, though.